Greetings, everyone, and thank you all for coming back to Sunburn. Greetings, everyone, and thank you all for coming back to Sunburn Creations. And if you are passing through and you see this colorful connection I have laying on this table, just drop on in. I don't mind you dropping in, but while you're dropping in, how about hitting that like and share button to share it out, to show some love to Sunburn Creation. And thank you once again, and thank you YouTube for your support also. So today, guys, what we are doing is a basic stretch bracelet. This time I'm adding some metal elements into this bracelet. Normally I don't add a whole lot of metal elements, but this time I am. I'm doing bead caps also. So, and I'm using the 1 millimeter. Let me turn it up. I think that's how you see it. Upside down, the 1 millimeter stretch cord. This is good. I like this size. It's not too thin and it's not too thick. And it's just right for the beads that I'm using. Because sometimes you could get it too thin. So we're just adding on beads. And this could be for the newbies that, you know, just stepping into this and want to learn how to do this. And this is not going to be a quick video. It's going to be straightforward and straight through. So like I said, it's my first time using bead caps, so we're just winging this right now. And I am working on some other things behind the scene. I'm trying to get something going on right now. If I can, I'm doing a little research on something that I have going on. So when I do present it, I want it to be correct. I don't want it to be not correct. So I want to name it properly. Let's see which way I put this bead on there. You know, everything that you do when it comes to the stringing has to line up. You have to add a bead a certain way. If not, the outcome is not going to be the way that you want it to come out to be. But you know what, guys? I'm sending love out to you today. And hoping that your day is going to be fulfilled with nothing but bountiful and plentiful blessings and blessings. Let's see if I put this last one on right. I'm going to add the bead. And this is probably maybe like a 7 to a 7.5 inch. Now, I think this one would have been nice with a fish hook, some type of a metal closure on it. But I'm not going to do that. And I think this strand isn't big enough for what I needed it to do. It's like a 6.5. And most people don't do 6.5. So this one is a little bit too short for my liking. So I can keep it like this and let it be for a smaller wrist person. That's lovely. Or I could add in. So I'm going to have to add in something else here, guys. I don't know how these are going to do. And this string wire, probably to stretch cord is probably too big for that hole. So I have to look around and see what I got laying around. Let's see what else I got in here. I got these. Let me see what these look like on here. If they don't look right, I might have to just go out and get another strand of these beads. These beads came out of Joann's. Yeah, I've had these beads for, I bought them last year when they had them marked down. I think they had like 3 for $10 or something to that effect. Let's see what size we got going on now. Looks like an 8. So really all it needed was a couple more beads. Let's see. Yeah, that's about like a 7.5. So let me practice on my little arm and see what we're looking like. We got that much space in there. So I think that'll do. So we're gonna go ahead and just double check. Because it stretches like that. That's why it's called a stretch bracelet. I feel like I need to add in one more bead. So I am going to add in. So we're going to have 3 beads at the back. Because it's more likely will be the back and that will be the front. So we just tie, and this is the way I tie. And you know, everybody ties differently. So I do 3 ties, and I do this, pull it, and I take both ends, like that end and that end, you can see, and I just hold it, and I just pull that little sailor's knot, grip it tightly to make sure it's secure. And at this point, I take my glue. Everybody used different glues. I saw one lady where she was saying, don't use the gels. She used something like a bond, because she said, I think she said a gel will turn. But if the knot is inside, you're not going to be able to see the knot. This is what I do. I just take it and run it like this. Don't ask me why. That's just something that I just started doing. And tie it one more time. And that's going to be my last tie, because sometimes the bead don't slip through the hole. See that where I got it tied? See, it's so big, it's not going to slip through the hole. And then it's going to be showing. So if I had a bigger hole bead, I saw one lady, she just left hers like it is. She like, this is good. So I think that's why she was able to see her knot, was because she left hers just like that. Well, that's one way I guess you could do it. Because nobody's going to be able to see it. It's going to be at the back. So, beautiful. Lime green metal bracelet. And those are the 3 beads that I added. And you really can't even see. So thank you guys for coming back to Sunborn Creation and how I did this stretch bracelet. Thank you. We'll catch you in the next one.